Okay, welcome back to Taekwondo, bro. Today we have something special. I pulled a couple videos from Armando Ramos's fight playlist. So today we're doing some Sanda fights. So if you don't know, Sanda is a type of Chinese martial arts. It's kind of like Kung Fu kickboxing, I guess you could say, because it has similar rules to kickboxing. So I'm watching the fight alongside you right now. So the guy in black is the Sanda, and then the guy in the white is Kyokushin Karate. This, I think, is in Chile right now. So they're fighting around. As you can see, we discussed last time, the Kyokushin guy is going with that forward pressure that they always do. And this Sanda guy is trying to get around it. So as you see, he's backing up. He's moving a lot, but he can't hold his ground up front. So he's throwing a couple punches, a couple kicks. And again, the thing is, he keeps retreating right now. So he needs to do is move to the side. He's not moving to the side right now. He's just backing up the big endless circle. And then he's got to keep his hands a little bit higher because he knows the second he gets in, those punches are going to land. So here's another thing. The merry-go-round continues. Look at where the Kyokushin guy's hands are. They're low. Headshot kicks, because I know you're not allowed to punch to the head. So he should be going, the Sandai guy, for some headshot kicks right now to try to get this guy to back off, or he's going to keep going around in circles. But it's been pretty good. He's been landing some hits, definitely. And you see we got a round kick from the Sandai guy right there, throwing some kicks. So I think this is the second round. We'll see where it goes. They're into each other. That was a side kick right there to the chest. So you see now, looks like the Sanda guy is switching more to kicks, trying to keep a little bit more distance. But now he's closing in, punching range. Now they're in a slugfest, so just throwing body punches at each other. He got him to back up, so the Kyokushin guy backed up for a second there. So Sanda guy's doing pretty good right now. Doing okay. Throwing some more kicks. One of his kicks got caught, and then he got punished with a punch. So this fight's almost over. We'll keep watching for a little bit more. The full videos are in the links. So I have the links in the description if you want to check them out. I don't show the whole fight for most of these, but the ones I did pull from the playlist, I'm showing a lot of. So here we go. We're starting off again. And you're going to notice this pattern here is that every round the Sanda guy gets a little more aggressive with his positioning. So round one, he was retreating almost constantly. Round two, he got a couple of different times where the Kyokushin guy backed up. And in round three, it's more even right now. You see a front kick there, another one, he's pushing him back. Kyokushin guy is still trying to close in with that forward pressure. And maybe he's getting a little bit tired from following him around this whole time. But as you can see, the Kyokushin guy is still putting more pressure than the Sanda guy. Sanda guy is trying to, back up, trying to move around a little bit more. And that's probably the right decision if you're up against a Kyokushin guy. What they do in sparring a lot is that they just bull rush forward, and they will unload tons of body punches on you, and headshot kicks. So I would say try to stay on your feet, move around, and maybe throw some kicks to keep the distance. So that was it for that fight. You can watch the rest in the link. So here we have Taekwondo and Sanda. So Taekwondo is the one wearing the white pants with the black belt, and the Sanda guy is the other one with the shorts. So let's get started on this. So they're going under some type of kickboxing rules. They have boxing gloves on right now. So let's see where it goes. So they're just jockeying for position right now, just kind of bouncing around. We'll see who goes first. This happens a lot in the beginning of the fights too. Okay, so the Taekwondo guy tried to do a turning hook kick, and the Sanda guy got underneath it and threw him with some type of shoulder throw. You'll see this more throughout the video. They like to do that type of throw. Ready? They're restarting the fight. Not exactly sure what rule set they're going under, but I'm pretty sure it's like kickboxing for the most part. So they're moving up again. So round kick from Taekwondo guy, doesn't hit. Still moving around. Another instant round kick. Sanda guy closes in with looks like a jab across. Now Taekwondo guy is throwing some power kicks again to keep the distance. But he's also throwing some jabs and crosses up close. So right there, Sanda guy caught a roundhouse kick, started punching the Taekwondo guy, and just threw him out of the ring right there. So it looks like this is on a raised ring. You'll see this a lot in Sanda sometimes. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a little square, and it's like a little drop on the outside of padding. That's what I think it is, at least. It's kind of hard to tell from this camera angle. So they're restarting it. Taekwondo guy's back. Moving around. So it seems like the Taekwondo guy does pretty good at mid and long range, but when he gets grabbed, the Sanda guy definitely knows what he's doing. Moving around again. Got an instant roundhouse kick, but it really wasn't thrown with intent. It's kind of just throwing it out there. So 2 more roundhouse kicks, not really anything. Maybe one of them hit the leg a little bit. Okay, so we got the leg kick again, but the Sanda guy went in for a 1-2. So, ooh, and we have a hook to finish it. So that's where it ended, and they ended the fight after that hook. It's pretty powerful. So this right here is some Sanda versus Sanda, like a high-level international tournament. So red one is France, blue one is China. We'll see what happens. So they're bouncing around. This is a big ring here, you can tell. And they got that side kick was pretty clean up top. Didn't really push him back very far, though. And then we have a couple punches into a throw and pushed him out the ring. So this is the thing with the Sanda, is that they're right now fighting in this kind of raised platform. If you get pushed out, the other guy gets points. So you don't want to get pushed out. So kind of going, French guy is going for more hand-to-hand. The Chinese guy is going for more kicks right now. We'll see where it goes. So attempted takedown, maybe trying to push him out. We'll see what happens. And it got broken up, so nothing really happened there. Strong roundhouse kick from both of them. They're in the clinch. And I think that they break it up if nothing happens for like a couple seconds. I think that's why they keep breaking it up. So we have some type of weird turning heel kick. I don't know what happened. I think he fell over. The French guy deflected it. Back in the clinch again. Some knees right now. And that was a little bit dirty right there. You saw like he kind of shoved him off the clinch after the ref broke it up. Okay, let's see what we got. Strong roundhouse kick, back into clinch. So this is something that Sanda does. They're kind of getting close, but it's not the same as Muay Thai when they're in the clinch. Okay, shoving. And look at that takedown right there. So French guy got thrown out of the ring. But he was still connected to the Chinese guy, so I'm not exactly sure if that affects the scoring of it. Okay, so we're up and close. And break up again. Okay, we'll see where this is going. I'm only showing one round of this, and then I don't want to show the whole fight. You can watch the entire fight in the link in the description. So a couple knees there, and they broke it up. So let's see, bouncing around. It seems like the Chinese guy, he's a little bit more precise with his technique. Sometimes the French guy will just throw a couple punches, then he gets clinched up. So we got a takedown right here. So he reached over the top and kind of swept him. That's pretty good. Pretty sure that counts. So they're back up again. Back in the clinch after a couple punches, a couple uppercuts, and they're going to break it up. So they got to throw really quick if they want to get their opponent down. They're not going to let you meander about in the clinch here. A couple jabs, a couple crosses, a bit of a wide roundhouse kick there. So French guy is trying to push him out the ring, but it didn't work. And he's going for a full mount. Maybe he has some MMA training. And you can't hear the audio, but for some reason the audience was like pretty shocked by that. Okay, so a couple leg kicks here from Chinese guy. Strong overhead right, and we're going to end it there so you can watch the rest of the fight. I'm not going to tell you who wins though. So we have Muay Thai versus Sanda. So you can tell that the black shorts is Muay Thai, and then the red is Sanda. You see with little arm bracelets. I don't know what those are called. I don't really speak that language. So this seems to be under Muay Thai rules. So we grabbed the roundhouse kick, and he did a weird throw and fell down in the process. That's the Sanda guy there. They're going to reset him. So this is pretty good because Sanda and Muay Thai are pretty similar. Although I'd say Muay Thai focuses a little bit more in the clinch. They won't break it up as quick. So a couple jabs, a couple crosses, a knee in the clinch, and a leg kick. Back in the clinch again. Sanda guy's doing pretty good right now. And they're going to break it up. So we'll see what's going to happen next. So they're back at it. Hands are up. A couple teeps getting thrown. Those are the front kicks. Strong leg kick from Muay Thai into a cross. Now he's back in the clinch. But he's at a weird angle. He's kind of like in a headlock. But that's not going anywhere. So they're going to break him up. Okay, hands back up. So Sanda guy is focusing a little bit more on some kicks right now. You see through a leg kick, kind of rechambered it, a little bit sloppy. Lifting it up. I think he's going to set up a punch. Let's see. Moving around. Got a leg kick. Hands down. So as you can see, these guys have a pretty similar style. It's not as crazy as when you see Taekwondo versus Muay Thai, because in those fights it's a lot different. So this is pretty similar, but you can see a specific couple of these Sanda throws that might happen. And moving in like that. You see he tried to catch it. You do that a lot in Sanda. They're back in the clinch. He's just shoving him into the ropes though. Nothing's really going to happen there. And they're going to reset him back up again. So pop. So some people call Sanda like Chinese Muay Thai, but it really is just derived from the Kung Fu. They just kind of changed the rule set to make it more like kickboxing. So throwing some punches here. Now if you watch the Kung Fu video I did the other day with all the hand trapping, you're not going to see too much hand trapping here. Ooh, look at that. So you see that throw there? That's one of those Sanda throws. And it's also a Tai Chi throw. He grabs the leg and does like a whoop around. Kind of really can't show you from this camera angle, but that's what happens. So he's back in the clinch again. He's going to try to throw him again. But the Muay Thai guy reversed it and dumped him on the floor. So there's a couple moves here that like you look at and then you could tell where they're from. So they're back in the clinch and flip over the top. So Muay Thai guy, again, he's doing pretty good right now. It's a pretty evenly matched fight, I'd say. But definitely that like swooping sweep thing, that's something you see a lot in Chinese martial arts. And they're in the clinch, and that's it. This is the end of the fight. That was a pretty good one. There's more rounds on YouTube you can watch. Okay, so this is Sanda again versus Sanda, but these guys are a lighter weight class. So blue is Vietnam, red is China. So as you can see, they're a lot more aggressive than the heavier guys, moving around more. And trust me, this is probably the best fight, saved it for last. So don't turn it off. This is a good one. So we're moving around. Vietnam guy's trying to like feint into something. Chinese guy's closing up. But he saw the Chinese guy dodged everything right there. Leg kick, body kick, look at that. So they're clinched up and they broke it up. So I think something was about to happen right there. But the ref didn't let it happen. So back at it again, bouncing around. Bit of a feint, so the Vietnam guy likes to feint. So let's see this. Moving around. So going for leg kicks. See, he's trying to get him to react to the leg kick, and he's going to do something else. So let's find out what. Changing the camera angle. Now, ideally, you'd want to be in the center of this ring because you can get pushed out and lose points. So you want to fight for the middle. So still moving around. A couple strong kicks. Look at that throw right there. So the Chinese guy ducked under some of the techniques from the Vietnamese guy and did this crazy throw over the top, dumped them on the floor. They're going to reset it. So we got some more crazy action coming up, bouncing around, moving. So lighter fighters tend to move a lot more and they kind of a lot quicker. So I think the Chinese guy has this feint game down a little bit. He's predicting a lot of them. Just got a strong kick on the Vietnamese guy. Moving around. And the Vietnamese guy's fighting from southpaw right now. Goes for a kick, doesn't land it, and then he went for a grab, kind of a double leg to kind of throw him at the ring, but the Chinese guy avoided it, and then the Vietnam guy fell on the floor. So we're going to restart it back again. That was a chamber for a side kick right there. It was only a feint, though. So just kind of slugging each other right now. So the Chinese fighter had to slug it out right there because he got too far into the corner. You don't want to be too far in the corner. And sometimes the only way to get out is just to take a couple shots. So leg kick and a hook from Chinese guy. Really not that much of an effect. Some strong hooks going across. But this feint really doesn't seem to be working that well. And yeah, that's it for this. So I'll just loop the fights to my talk a little bit. It's not going to be that long. So that last fight and then the Muay Thai fight, you saw that weird type of kind of leg throw. You see that a lot in Sanda. Now, comment down below if you actually practice Sanda. I'd be pretty excited to hear about it. It's not really that big in the U.S. I heard it's bigger in China, and Ramsey Dewey is always talking about it from his studio in Shanghai, China. So right now, yeah, I'm just kind of looking over some of these fights here, interesting things to pull out of it. So I thought the most interesting fight was probably either the Sanda versus Sanda or the Sanda Muay Thai. But the Taekwondo fight, you also saw a good throw. When the Taekwondo fighter throws that turning hook kick, he gets underneath it and kind of just launches him up. Now, that's always the thing when you're doing turning kicks, always watch your distance. You want to get caught up like that. And I really didn't see too much hand trapping in these fights. Not really something I was observing in all these fights. But maybe it's because of the gloves. Maybe they got those big boxing gloves, so maybe slowing them down a little bit. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. Sanda from Armando Ramos's fight video, and then a couple other ones I pulled from YouTube. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And don't forget, comment down below if you do Sanda, because I want to talk to you about it. And if you have any other videos, you have some for me to review, also comment it down below, because this fight video happened because one of you guys requested it. See you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.